Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're cracking open something interesting, an email service that claims premium privacy, but, well, without that premium price tag, we're looking at Zoho Mail. It's positioning itself as like a real challenger to Google Workspace and Microsoft 365, but affordable and, importantly, private.
Right. And our mission here is to figure out for you if this platform and sources confirm it starts under $1 a month can actually deliver, like proper security, good business email, and still keep that promise about not selling your data.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack that. That price is the first thing that jumps out, right? $1 a month. I mean, you compare that to Google Workspace, minimum $6, Office 365 around $5. Zoho's being incredibly aggressive there.
And it points to a core difference, structurally. Unlike the big guys, Zoho Mail says very explicitly, we don't scan your messages for ads. Your emails aren't, raw material for them. So you get this zero-ad interface, professional feel, built around privacy first.
And they seem to back that up with actual features. We're seeing end-to-end encryption mentioned, two-factor authentication, advanced threat protection too, data encrypted, both when it's moving and when it's stored. Plus, they mention GDPR compliance. That's a big deal, adhering to those strict EU data rules, useful for global businesses.
And even their free plan. It has some perks that, honestly, small businesses kind of need. Custom domain support. For up to 5 users, Google's free plan makes you use ip@gmail.com, which, let's be honest, doesn't always look super professional.
And connecting that price to function. You might think, okay, for $1, it's got to be super basic. But it doesn't seem that way. Look at their premium plan, the $4 one. Attachment limits. 1 gigabyte. That's huge compared to Gmail's 25 megs. Oh, and email recall. Apparently, it actually works properly, like beyond that frantic 5-second undo click you get elsewhere.
Okay. And they integrate other tools, too, like calendar, tasks, notes, contacts, all inside the inbox.
Yeah, it's meant to be a sort of integrated suite, which leads to, usability questions. Right, because if the interface isn't quite as slick or polished as Google's, which some sources suggest, are those built-in tools genuinely useful? Or just like checking boxes?
That's often the trade-off, isn't it? You pay less, maybe things aren't quite as smooth. But user reviews are still pretty high, consistently over 4.4 out of 5. But yeah, now we need to talk about the catches, the limitations.
Okay, it did sound a bit too perfect. So what are the compromises? What do the sources flag?
Well, that less polished interface isn't just aesthetics. It can mean tangible things, like managing complex email filters might take more steps, more clicks than you're used to in Gmail. Search functionality is sometimes described as a bit slower, maybe less intuitive, and the library of third-party apps it connects with, just not as big as Google's or Microsoft's ecosystem. And then there are 2 really critical points, functionally speaking. First, customer support gets mixed reviews. Sometimes slow response times are mentioned. Second, and this one is pretty crucial, Zoho Mail explicitly forbids sending marketing emails.
Forbids? Like completely.
Okay.
You can't send a newsletter to your own clients.
Nope. Seems quite strict. Users have apparently been suspended for trying to send things that look like bulk mail or newsletters, even just standard client updates. It's not random. It seems structural. They want to keep their main email servers purely for professional transactional mail. High deliverability, good reputation. It forces you into their separate campaigns product for any marketing.
Ah, okay. So they segment it. Transactional here, marketing over there.
Yeah.
Got it. So, summing up then, what's the verdict for someone considering this?
I think the consensus is, look, Zoho Mail is a genuinely excellent choice if you're a small business, maybe a startup, and privacy is high in your list, and you're watching the budget closely. You get professional email, strong security, those built-in tools, no ads, all for a fraction of the cost.
But, and it's a significant but, you have to accept the trade-offs. If your workflow is deeply tied into the Google ecosystem, like you need seamless integration with specific sheets or docs all the time, or if you absolutely need to run email marketing campaigns directly from your main email platform, then Zoho Mail itself probably isn't the right fit. You'd need to look elsewhere or use their campaigns tools separately.
So the final thought for you is maybe this. In a world where digital privacy feels increasingly expensive, is a $1 a month email service like this? Is it maybe a necessary step, even with its quirks, if you're trying to, de-Google your professional life? Something to consider.